So I just walked in the house, not just, maybe like 2 hours ago, three, not even 5 hours ago. I walked in the house this afternoon and I hear that there's a white nurse on trial for killing her three babies, strangling them. What a trigger. For me, as a bereaved mom, as Peace's mom, a mom of stillborn or stillbirth, my first son was stillborn. That was very triggering because I'm a God-fearing woman, but I was also raised to ask God questions, to talk to God, like how I talk to my mom and my father and my bestest of friends. And something that always perplexes my brain for the last 6 years is, why do crackheads, drug addicts, children survive when happily healthy married parents have experienced stillbirth on the first time ever conceiving? Why is that? Why? I don't know. So it just takes me back there all over again. Why did God choose my son? And then as I said that, literally, I heard, why did I choose my son? Which is Jesus. So at the end of the day, yes, I was triggered. I'm triggered daily. Unbeknownst to me, and sometimes beknownst to me. So that's why if I can't control it, I will not put myself in certain rooms and proximities to subject myself to that type of, trauma. Well, more trauma, mental trauma, going back into a insanity state. Because when you are a bereaved parent, some of us go insane and never become back sane. Today I am sane. I am grateful for that. But I'm in and out sometime because I'm questioning, I'm curious, and I'm a human being. And I don't understand, why would a mother or a father harm their children? Even though it's written, right? It's written. If you're a God-fearing person, everything that happens in our life is written. Why? Insane. I wouldn't have never thought that I, myself, would be a bereaved mom, that my first child would be stillborn, my first son, and that I would be living this life that I'm living today. But I am. And I constantly pray, meditate. I work out to help keep my sanity, because at the end of the day, and I read as well to keep my sanity. At the end of the day, we're all just one bad thought away from being homeless, on the street, being an addict, being mentally ill. Not everyone have the strength to persevere, to pick up a Bible, to talk things through. Not everyone have the strength to continue life on without a heartbeat that has been with them all their life, and our heartbeat that they created and has been with them all of that heartbeat's life. I know that it's possible because look at me. I'm here in my right mind, sane, but I make sure to protect my boundaries. I make sure to acknowledge my triggers and to remove myself from things, places, people, experiences that can or have triggered me. I am aware that sometimes we can't. I've been in situations where I've been at a restaurant with my husband, with my family, and a high chair have triggered me. Didn't even know. But when I found out, I began to be more conscious with myself, more patient with myself, more kind to myself, because I'm not the same Reiki that I was 6 years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 30 years ago. I'm not. I'm a new person. I am Peace's mom, a stillborn mom who wakes up and chooses to persevere and rely on God's understanding and not my own understanding. Even though when I walk through these doors or go outside or enter wherever, triggers can happen. Triggers are inevitable. It's how I respond. It's where I choose to place myself. What proximities do I want to, sit in, dwell in, talk in, hang out in, explore in? I have that choice. So in that aspect, I'm in control of some of those triggers, but not all of them. But the ones that I am in control of, meaning the ones that I am aware of that can happen to me, that I can protect myself from, I do so. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging your triggers. There's nothing wrong with respecting your triggers, your boundaries, even outgrowing them. Because some of us may outgrow our triggers and some of us may not. But at the end of the day, the devil, negative things are always happening. Bad things are always happening. Whether it is for the greater or for the bad. At the end of the day, I have no control of nothing while I'm physically on this earth, or even spiritually, because this is a spiritual journey as well. But I am not in control. God is. So what I can control, I control. And walking through the door today after the gym and hearing that a mother has strangled her 3 children because she was experiencing postpartum psychosis, it's just traumatizing and triple triggering for me, for sure. But I would like to continuously send peace, comfort, joy, understanding, strength, peace, blessings, love to all bereaved parents and families around the world, because we know what the inevitable is, but do we know how we're going to respond? No, we don't. But I do know that it's okay to be in charge of your triggers, in control of your triggers, where you go, what proximity you're in, and what proximities you're not in. You make that choice and choose serenity, peace every time.